Well, we've known for a while that Krysten Ritter is set to return in Daredevil Born Again Season 2, but the actress has been tight-lipped. Until now. So let's take a couple minutes to talk about what Krysten Ritter herself had to say about entering the MCU and returning as Jessica Jones. Well, earlier this year, after eons of rumors and speculation, we finally got confirmation that Krysten Ritter was indeed returning as Jessica Jones. Marvel was bringing her back to life in the second season of Daredevil Born Again. And we've even got a couple of set pictures confirming her in the classic leather jacket. Now, the actress has smiled for the camera, but she's done very little in talking about her return as a heavy-drinking PI. But recently, she actually sat down with Screen Rant and talked a little bit about Jessica Jones. Now, as you would expect, she didn't give away many plot details, but did express some of her excitement for being back with the role. Now, during that interview, she said, "Oh, it's gritty. It feels big, too. The crew's amazing. I've had an amazing experience. I can't say anything, but I love being with Charlie. It was as if no time had passed. Like my first day, I was looking around like we're back, but juxtaposing it with Maya and Jessica has been really creatively fulfilling for me as an artist, and just what a big banner year I'm having. I think the fans are going to be very thrilled. We're doing some cool stuff." Honestly, in the original Defender series, Jessica Jones' interactions with Daredevil were some of the best parts of the series. She delivered some classic lines, with one of my favorite being that she would punch him so hard he would see. Now, Jessica's attitude definitely contrasts with Charlie Cox's more positive take on the world, and I absolutely am excited about her returning to the MCU and taking up the role once again. Now, at this point though, there still are a lot of questions, probably the biggest one being how many episodes Krysten Ritter will actually be in. We saw quite a few set pictures, and with Daredevil Born Again wrapping production, at this point I think we've seen all we're going to see. We are really wondering exactly how much of an impact she's going to have on this season, and if her role will be bigger than Jon Bernthal's Punisher was in Season 1. Jon Bernthal actually showed up in 2 episodes, and even though he had a big part of the finale, he was a rather minor character in that first season. Now, I've speculated for a while that Jessica could play big in this season because there is no other character from that Netflix world that had more interactions with the police, and the Anti-Vigilante Task Force probably has a bigger file on Jessica Jones than anyone else. I'm pretty sure she's going to run awry of the law in this second season, and I wouldn't be surprised if she ends up going undercover along with Matt Murdock. Even though Daredevil is assembling a team, and at the end of last season, it definitely lacked the muscle it needed for impact, and Jessica Jones definitely could bring that. Now, the big question still remains about Mike Colter and Finn Jones, aka Luke Cage and Iron Fist. Both actors actually teased their return a couple of weeks ago when they were both in New York during shooting, with Mike Colter going even as far as posting a Luke Cage picture, suggesting to everyone that they were definitely going to be part of this. Now, at this point, Marvel's given us no more details about Season 2. It's set to premiere on Disney Plus this March. So we're talking about 8 months away. Between now and then, I actually think we'll get titles for each episode. That'll probably come our way in November or December. And at about that point, we'll finally get a good idea of how many episodes Krysten Ritter actually shows up in. I'm a huge fan of Jessica Jones. I've met Ritter in person several times, and she's an absolute gem. And I really do hope this entrance into the larger MCU is just the first chapter in Jessica Jones' new journey. How that works out, well, I'm gonna have to wait and see. Before we take off, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and ring the bell for all the updates. We do daily Marvel and DC news, and we want to bring you all the news truthfully and transparently so you're really in the know.